What were you watching about, let's see, it would have been late Saturday. That's right, live from New York, it's Saturday night on CNN. Watch this.
Joined live by Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas.
Thanks for having me, Dana. Man, I am exhausted. I was with Joe Biden for the past weekend, and phew, he wiped me out.
Okay, so you feel he's up to the job?
Dana, I was just with him, and behind closed doors, he's a dynamo. This weekend, we both went down to the border town of Brownsville, Texas, and Joe went into beast mode. He said, "We gotta tighten this border. Look how easy I can cross it." Then he parkoured up to the top of the border wall. He front flipped into the Rio Grande and came back up with a fish in his mouth. But you didn't report that because it doesn't fit your little narrative.
Well, with all due respect, it doesn't fit reality.
And she's right. And that's what we're hearing a lot of. Oh, behind the scenes, Joe Biden's got so much energy. We just don't see that.
That's what we were talking about.
Life.
Brian was like, where is that guy then?
Right.
If that's the guy. Where is he? I want to see him.
This is a takeoff of what Jon Stewart did his week one when he was back. He rolled up a bunch of stuff, and you see him, he put him fumbling and bumbling in practice. You know what he did on Friday, Joe Biden? He said, we're airdropping aid to Ukraine.
Yes.
Reading from cards. Reading from cards. So now, Jon Stewart did a really funny 3 weeks ago, but they come back and they stumble their way through a cold open. That's as negative as you're going to get on Joe Biden, but they didn't execute it well.
Pretty interesting, though, that the left now is poking fun of his physical acuity as well.
Well, I think it's open season on the president and the White House right now. When it comes to the numbers, when it comes to just after the Hur report, I mean, everybody's suspicions were confirmed, and now the comedian, you're seeing questions from the press. I just wish they would have done it sooner and not been late to the party.
Right. And I just think go ahead.
Well, I was just going to, you say something because I was going to toss to this next soundbite.
All right, good. I was just going to say, with President Trump, did make a mistake over the weekend, said Obama instead of Biden. But that's after 45 minutes.
Yeah.
45 minutes, a lot of it unscripted. He might flip a word here and there.
3 different rallies.
But I think if you went back to even 2014 or 2018 before he was running, you might flip a name once in a while. But when a guy gets up there without a script and talks for an hour and a half at a rally, and there's 22,000 people that wind up, that's a little different than 12 people that show up to watch the president slur his way through a teleprompter.
So in the SNL skit, it was Dana Bash, Mayorkas, and so they were actually together yesterday. Take a look at this.
Obviously, this is art, but they do this because they try to make a point that there is a discussion in the zeitgeist. There is a reason that they did a whole thing about Joe Biden's age. Do you want to have a real statement about it, about what you witness?
They should spend a bit of time with Joe Biden, like I have done. Let me share something with you. I prepare a lot for meetings with him and engagements with him because he's remarkably detail-oriented, probing, and operationally focused.
Okay. But no fishing in the Rio Grande.
Not for me.
Humorless.
I mean, I didn't think it was funny at first, and then I saw the reaction. It's like they got him spot on. I mean, he's literally confirming everything in the skit.
Right. He's confirming that Joe Biden behind the scenes goes into beast mode, which we know is not true.
Right. Because it only works 4 hours a day, tops.
But the actor seemed a lot happier than he does.
Right. I know. Absolutely. He's humorless, that guy, and he's also totally incompetent. But what makes it so bad, he's intentionally incompetent.
Yeah.
Because Tom Homan worked with him, and he knows exactly what to do. And as Elon Musk tweeted out over the weekend, because he owns it, he came out and said it was the 91 executive orders that allowed this border to collapse. They don't want to acknowledge that.
Waiting to hear from the Senate when that impeachment trial is going to start for Alejandro Mayorkas. Because
they didn't even bring that up on 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.